Yeah, I mean, it's the same way with me. Like I've been skin and bones my whole life, and it's just been recently that I didn't weigh 160 pounds. So, like all this time, like I've been trying to hit the gym, get bigger, and taking supplements and proteins and all that stuff because I can't eat certain foods and all that good shit. But that's another story. And like a lot of times I'll get compliments like, "Oh, Van, you got bigger." And my girlfriend would tell me every time, like I look like I got bigger, and I'm like, no, I'm still not where I want to be at. I don't want to feel any type of bones anywhere on my body. Like I want to be physically fit to the point where like I can lift. I can, I don't know, like I can lift a freaking a bed with my pinky or some shit like that. I don't know, just at a point where.
Well, you may need like a gravity chamber.
Yeah, I probably will need that. But I mean, that's just for me personally. It's not to appease anybody else's, eyes or anything like that. But just for me to be able to get to that physical aspect to where I just don't have any issues doing absolutely anything. I can do just about anything I need to, open anything if I need to, move anything if I need to, and not just feel weak. Because I just grown up with that stigma of just being weak, being small, and not really being able to do much. And now that I'm almost fully developed, I don't know what age men stop or whatever, but now that I'm close
it's like 26 or something like that.
Yeah, so now that I'm close to getting to that age, I want to get to that point where my body is like physically fully developed, so that I'm like as strong as I need to be to do what I need to do.
Hold on, Lou. I got you. Give me like 10 more seconds to get this picture. There it is. Yeah. Let me view image. Then let me view this image. So I guess TJ, you can like post these. So like since I've known Blue for like 3, 4, 645,000 years, whatever it may be, like Blue typically looks like this.
Yeah.
And he's trying to look like that.
Yep. Yeah. This is exactly what it is.
Yeah, I mean, and like, there's nothing wrong with the top picture, but you can have goals for yourself. And similarly, I think with women, like you can have goals for yourself, for whoever. You can have a goal for yourself, but I think like really loving yourself comes from setting that goal for yourself. Like, don't make this one of those, well, my man said that he likes a woman with an hourglass figure, so I'm gonna get an hourglass figure. What if he leaves you? Do you also lose the hourglass figure? Or what if he decides one day, I actually like women who are bigger? Are you going to change your body again too? Or you can just, be you for you, and somebody out there will love you for you, whatever size that may be at, provided that you, aren't like, I guess, grossly overweight intentionally. I mean, of course, people have diseases and stuff like that where they can't really control their weight gain. But those people who like want sympathy, but they also ate 17 Big Macs a day.
No.
I can't do it. Personally, I can't do it. Like, I just like, there was that one guy. I mean, he wasn't like fat or anything, but he developed like a severe heart condition because he ate 2 Big Macs a day. He was like, I don't know how this happened. And I was just like, what do you what do you mean you don't know how it happened? And he, well, I think there was some thing where he ate like 1 million Big Macs or something over the course of his life, and then he developed a heart problem. And I'm just like, oh wait, no, it was I was way off. It was 25,000. But
that's still a lot.
It is. I mean,
that is still a lot.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, and I'm
it only took 25,000 to have a heart problem.
I mean, like, the headlines I'm seeing are America's saddest man, and that's just like, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's hard to, I guess, give empathy or sympathy when you're eating 25,000 Big Macs in your lifetime.
Yeah, like, it's almost one of those things where, like, those people who, if you're like in a class or something, or even if you're at work, and you see, like, you come into work, you get your stuff done. You may like take a break or something, but you get your stuff done. You see them do nothing all day, and then they get fired. I'm not gonna feel bad for you. I'm gonna hope that things get better for you, but I'm not gonna feel bad for you because you did that. I didn't do it. You did it. Like,
right.
You're the one who didn't do work.
That's another thing too. Like, people, I know I just sound like I'm ranting right now, but a lot of people just don't take accountability for their lives, and it's really saddening.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, it's just like camps. Like, for me personally, and freaking take steroids and stuff like that. No, I just I know that I can get to a certain size that I need to be at just by doing constant workout, keeping my body healthy, and just taking in the necessary proteins and stuff like that. For females, you don't have to be ridiculously skinny. Nowadays, big girls, not too big. I mean, no, like thick girls. If you got meat,
you can just say
you
healthy.
win.
You can just say healthy. It's the easy way out. It's the easy way out of all your problems. Just say healthy.
Yeah, like, as long as you eat and you keep your body in shape, you are at a size that is generally, like, attracted by men. If you really want to seek a man, but at the same time, just keep your body healthy. Don't worry about how you look so that you can attract a certain guy. And especially when it comes to all the fake shit, the hair, the eyes, the eyelashes, and the nails, and the freaking heels. I mean, heels or whatever. Just because I'm still usually taller than them, but
I mean, I don't know. I feel like there should be like an acceptable cap on.
Some of these heels are just too much.
These heels are breaking their feet and legs.
Yeah, like
ankles.
Yeah, like I was walking. Where was I? I was going to lunch somewhere, and I saw somebody that I thought I went to high school with, but it turned out not to be her. But like, as she was walking by me, she was roughly my height, like basically at my height, and I'm like 5'11", so whatever. And then when I was turning around to leave, I just happened to look down at where she was sitting, and I saw heels that were like the size of Mount Kilimanjaro, and I'm like, who are you fooling?
Yeah, like it's just,
why?
It's just like these tools to deceive people are just really, to me, it's outplayed, and I hate them with a passion. Like, because at the end of the day, they're not yours. So why use them? Yes, it makes you look good, but only for the moment. When you take them off, you go back to the way that they were before, and whoever it is you were trying to attract isn't going to be attracted to you anymore because your nails came off while you were trying to cook them food, and now it's in their food. Or you guys are trying to have some, yeah, and like you guys are trying to, make love in the shower, then your makeup just came off, and then all of a sudden he's seeing a face that he's never seen before. Or like your right eyelash is just like 10 times shorter than your left one, and you don't know what the heck is going on. Like, it's just not okay. And even like stuff like the freaking girdle thingy-majiggers. Are they called girdles? Or is that a food? That's a McGriddle. Never mind.
No, you're thinking of I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think it is called a girdle.
A girdle, yeah. Like even
where
then,
like,
hold on, y'all talking about a McGriddle or a McGriddle?
No,
what are y'all talking about, bro?
We are not talking about. I mean, they're also called corset. Well, like a deviation of them are corsets for women. But basically, the things that you put on that like squeeze in your waist and like arrange your inside so they're vertical. So that you can,
like an hourglass.
Yeah, like stuff like that. Like, no, go with whatever size that you are. If you want to change your size that much, go through the efforts and the sacrifice and the struggle to get there. Because
then you're telling people to work hard and nobody wants to hear that, and that's like the picture that I saw.
Well,
as soon as I googled it.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, well, not exactly that, but
Yeah, I mean the red thing that she has on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, and it's like, don't. Like,
how do you breathe? I would never know, but how do you breathe? How do you function?
Absolutely
they they work it out. I don't know. It's what some people are willing to do for their idea of beauty. I mean, like, also pro tip to all the short people out there: if you want to get like possibly an inch or two taller, just hang out in space for like a year.
Space.
Yeah.
Guess I know where I'm going.
Yeah. There's no gravity. I think there was like an astronaut who came back, and he came back like a few inches taller because there's no gravity pulling down on you, so his body just like stretched out a bit, and it stayed that way.
Interesting. Oh wow, that makes sense.
So yeah, if you're like 4'9", and you're trying to be a solid 5'1", just become an astronaut, kick it in space for like a year, and you'll be good.
Oh man, but yeah, like stuff like that. If you like, just do it, because I'm pretty sure a male is going to be completely satisfied that when he takes your clothes off and he sees this wonderful body that he saw before in the dress, he's going to be alright. He's not going to be too happy if he takes that girdle off and you were hiding about 50 pounds under there. He's just not. He's just not. I don't care what guy he is, because that's not what he saw earlier.
This man said, chill out in outer space for a bit. I love it.
I'm just saying, like,
I love it.
It worked. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can't find. It's not a. Well, go ahead and keep going. There was a picture that I saw when I was. Oh, okay, yeah. This shouldn't leave. This, as a matter of fact, like, you can like edit this out, but I saw this at work, and I was just like, it hurt my heart.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it really hurt my heart.
You're kidding me. You're kidding me.
Apparently not. No.
Dang, yo. Dang, yo. The dude's probably gonna be like, yo, what happened? You're not the girl that I seen on the Instagram photo? What is this, catfish? And like, nah. And he just like goes next to a wall and just turns to the side, like, see?
Like, I'll say I think that's why a lot of people aren't the biggest friend of fat or transsexual people. It isn't because we don't want you to do it. It's because we don't want to be on the receiving end of that. Like, you don't want to be like, oh, I'm talking to somebody. It's like, all right, I think this is 100% woman, and you get married and shit, and then she's like, well, I got something to tell you. I used to be a guy, so we adopt him, buddy. You just like, wait, what? Like, again,
yeah, it's just fake stuff, and it's like, oh, surprise, here, I'm not who you thought I was.
Exactly.
And like, nobody likes that.
My name
is that
was
Diva? Hello.
My man.
That diva.
Wow.
Thanks, Trident.
Right. Cam, you a fool.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, well, I think like in the case of transsexuals, like that's a whole other thing. But I'm fairly certain most people wouldn't want to live their life. I'd like to think most people wouldn't want to live their life as a lie or lying to somebody that they genuinely love. But you know, that's like a case by case basis. So whatever. But does he have like a folder? What the heck? Like, he put those up a little too quick. Like, there was no Google time involved in those pictures.
That man just got a folder, copy paste. And,
oh man.
Oh man, hell no. But yeah, man, it's just a crazy ass world, man. I mean, I don't know. I think it starts out young, especially like in like middle school and high school, because there was like, I remember in my middle school there was this one female specifically. She was a little bit on the big side, I guess, for our age, and like some of the guys would make fun of her and stuff like that, and you know, all that good stuff. And then like I seen a picture of her my sophomore year, and I was like, holy crap, this is not like, she slimmed down and everything, but it's just that natural. It was just natural. There's even a girl at my church who, when I seen her, she was in middle school, she was a little chunky girl, and now that she's a I think a freshman in college, and she literally has the body figure of I don't know. Let's go with
somebody in shape.
Somebody in shape, yeah. Like I would have never thought. Like I would have never thought that was the same girl who I knew back in the day when she was just small and chubby. But it was just a natural thing that happened.
Yeah, I mean, like I guess the takeaway from all of it is like you need to love yourself and find somebody who will love you, but you also have to be willing to improve yourself. Because I mean, that's like a stereotype where it's like, oh, she's like the nerdy, kind of overweight, ugly girl, and then she like does like the movie montage where she runs around her house and then she like takes off her glasses and somehow her hair grows 2 inches, and then she walks into school and everybody's like, yo, who is that? And it's like, oh, that's little Mindy that you were like throwing dirt on last year. She got hot. Like I'm just like that wouldn't be the case if you just treated everybody equally, of course, but also wouldn't be the case if, you know, we didn't have these ridiculous beauty standards that people felt. I mean, because I'd like to think that, like, okay, in your situation, Blue, with the girls you're talking about, I'd like to personally think that in my like over optimistic mental world that they did that more for themselves than anybody else. They knew they would look better, of course, but they wanted to feel better, and they look better as like a secondary effect. And I don't know, I would like to think that we don't have, like, there aren't people out there who are like, hey, see, I showed you bullies, I lost all the weight and stuff. And because, I mean, to me that would be hollow. Like if I was overweight, like severely overweight, like you could roll me down the street overweight and people picked on me every day, and then I lost all the weight so the people wouldn't pick on me, I personally don't think I feel very good about myself. So I'm just like, I did it because of other people, not because I wanted to. And I don't know. For me, there's just like more value in I did this for me, and it's nice that other people like it, instead of I did this for other people and I kind of like it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tragic.
Yeah, it's a tragedy. It is a tragedy.
And I just love how, like, I just constantly hear I want to get my body figure back when I was in high school. Like, you mean when you were premature? Like,
yeah,
sure, go ahead, try.
Yeah, like I've heard people say that, and one person asked me like, well, don't you want to be back to the size you were in high school? And I was like, no. I want to look better than I did in high school. I don't want to, what? Like, high school me was like, go to Taco Bell every day.
I think that's why, because high school you had that high metabolism, so eating whatever, like I remember growing up being skinny was, I'd always hear like, oh man, it's just gonna bite you in the ass later on. Like, being skinny, you would eat all the things and not really give a fuck. You'd be like, man, whatever. and then come back and you'd be chill. But nowadays, that beer's sticking a little too long. The cheeseburger you thought would last like maybe a day or two, now lasting a couple like 6 months. So now you sit here like, man, what I wouldn't give to have that fast metabolism, just start burning shit off and not think about it. So
yeah, because like you didn't have to work for that. You just got to sit around and it just burned off for you.
Exactly. Saturday mornings were beautiful, bro.
Man,
it's definitely temporary, but it eventually will keep up, and I guess that's another topic or whatever.
Man, I'm still waiting on that shit.
Wait, hold on.
Hey, you need to be happy.
Well, what I'm trying to say is, like, you can be small, skinny, or whatever, and still be unhealthy. You can be as big as you want to be, and obviously still be unhealthy, eating 25,000 Big Macs, stuff like that.
Yeah, because the dude who did it is crazy skinny.
Yeah, I mean, don't get it twisted. You can be unhealthy no matter what size you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like one of the reasons my heart keeps acting up is because of all the...
Blue, you kind of cut out.
Oh, damn. I was saying that probably one of the reasons why my heart keeps...
Nope, there he goes again. He can't talk about his heart. His internet won't let him talk about his heart. He can't reveal
that Walmart internet, boy.
Yo, that's what I'm calling it from now on. You got that Walmart that gift card aisle internet.
Oh man, I think it's just my headphones are dying.
Oh man.
But yeah, nah. One of the reasons that my heart probably has been giving out, well, not giving out, but been acting up is like times I would just constantly eat and not healthy food. Like that one time where we had checkers for like 2 weeks straight.
Yeah, that was an interesting lifestyle choice we made. I feel like maybe we lost like a year off our lives for that.
We probably did.
Because that was a lot of bread and bacon. Like that was a lot of bread and bacon. And then we had those baconator fries too. It was like bacon on bacon with bread and bacon and potatoes and bacon and cheese and bacon, and I mean it tasted great, but
It's wonderful, but
now we got diabetes.
and all that damn Kool-Aid that we had.
Oh my god.
All the Kool-Aid and all the sugar.
I mean, but you know what? It was also counterbalanced by the fact that one, we were broke, but two, we didn't have cars at the time, so we literally had to walk miles every single day.
True.
Like remember when we used to have to go to like the cafeteria place? We'd have to walk 1.5 miles to eat for 45 minutes to walk. We'd burn off the food we ate on the way back home. Like it would be ridiculous, and we'd just be walking. Like that's honestly what I miss the most. I don't miss the high school metabolism. I don't miss like I can eat whatever. I miss being able to not be in an office building where I can actually be active for more than 14 minutes a day. Because yeah, it sucked being in Statesboro and it'd be so hot in the summer that if you fell over, like the right side of your face would slightly cook if you were on the ground too long. That ain't cool. But at the same time, the fact that we have to walk literally everywhere, that kept us more in shape than anything, really. And now that we're out of college and out of school and done with academia, even walking to and from class is better than sit. I mean, TJ, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you just sit all day.
Yeah.
Like, it drives me crazy some days where I'm just like, I want to go running. Yeah, and dude. just get up and go. And people look at me weird, and I'm like, well, you can fall over with your heart failure. I'm gonna go running.
I feel the same way even in our current day and age with the 9 to 5s. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I only want to do stuff between the hours of 9 and 5. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to take a road trip. I want to go travel. I want to go relax between the hours of 9 to 5. Yeah. Just like school. I guess school was pretty much 9 to 5 as well.
Well, it kind of was. It just also follows you every.
Like 7 to 3, whatever.
7 to 3, 9 to 5, 4 to 6, whatever your class schedule was.
Yeah,
man.
But yeah, you know what? Let's make that the movement of the nation. Like let's try to get office places to encourage their workers to not, because you know what? If they took away our 15-minute breaks at work and they were like 15 minutes a day you have to get up and walk around the building, I'd be pissed for like the first 13 seconds, and then I'd immediately realize that I get to be active. And I'd love it. I'd be like, okay, so we're gonna walk around the building for 15 minutes and just hang out. All right, bye.
Yeah, man.
See y'all in 15 minutes. But instead it's you can go sit down in the break room. And
hey, did y'all know that Google gives people nap time during work?
Man, Google isn't. Yeah. No. Google doesn't count because Google isn't a corporation. Google is like an idea that happens to exist in a building. Like, these jerks got slides to get to and from different levels.
They do.
That ain't no corporation.
Google is life.
Like, freaking walk into the Google headquarters, like, here's our nap room, here's our Xbox room, here's our PS4 room, here's our Wii U room, here's the PC corner, in case you want to play PC games, and those 2 monitors are where we do all the work. Like, get the heck out of here. Not corporate America. You're, like, everybody's dream come true. That's it. You're just an idea. I refuse to believe that people get a lot of work done at Google.
Hey, y'all remember EB Games back in the day?
Yeah, where they didn't rip people off.
They kind of sort of did still.
They did, but it was never
not as much as GameStop.
It was never as bad as GameStop. You could always go to EB Games and at least get more money for your. Because I remember I traded in Wind Waker on GameCube like 3 times to EB Games, and I got like $20 for it every time. And if I go and take Wind Waker on the Wii U right now, I may get like 2 pennies and like a hand-drawn picture of a dragon.
So yeah, big girls, skinny guys. We all about the same size, so you know it's good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Long story short, personality is greater than everything.
If you don't get that shit out of here, man, you hear this shit? This dude like, man, personality say live, bruh. I wish.
And at the same time, just have fun and just have fun being you. Pretty much.
I do. I've been having fun. That's the problem. I ain't found a girl to have fun with. I'm so alone. Help me, guys. Somebody please.
Hey man, according to like all the TV shows, all you got to do is walk around, and you'll somehow stumble into somebody. I don't know how, but that's what they be saying.
And I'm stumbling. I ain't not a person yet. I'm stumbling. Yeah.
But yeah, so hopefully, I don't know. I want to say hopefully the world is a better place, but I know it has a tendency to just stay crap. Like,
yeah.
Like, we got an election coming up in November, bro. We about to get fucked.
Oh gosh, yeah. I wish it was one of those things where we can be like, no low contendra, and just we'll pass this time. Thank you.
We'll do it later.
Right? Like we'll talk about this later. Can we just skip it? Can we just like close out the year good, and we can just talk about this like next year? It's been a rough year.
Man. Soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. I'm about to go and do some teams. So, as always, it's been Case Killer. I'm out.
Hey, when is Nazi hopping on?
Yeah, right. That was real.
He actually didn't answer my question before he left, but
He trying to be sneaky.
Oh man.